Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're really excited to have you again. Bola Ahmed Tinubu support group have decided to react to the trending video and photos of Bola Ahmed wearing a wet dress, or not wearing a wet dress, but his clothes being wet during his visit to one of the monarchs in Ogun State. That particular video has gone really viral, and if you want to take a look at it and get to know what Nigerians are saying, you just check our news feed to see it for yourself. But right now, we're looking at what the support group have to say. And now, according to the news, a pro-Bola Ahmed Tinubu coalition, the support group management council says that the viral photograph of the All Progressive Congress leader's pictured in a wet dress, is the work of mischief makers. In a statement on Sunday, the coalition said the viral photo was manipulated, noting that Tinubu is healthy and physically fit to be Nigeria's president in 2023, contrary to claims by propagandists. Tinubu had on Saturday visited some top traditional rulers in Ogun State, including the Alake and paramount ruler of Igbaland, Oba Adedotu Gbadebo, to seek royal blessings on his presidential ambition. Photo of Tinubu wet around his lower region had surfaced online, with many saying the APC leader is suffering from a urinary condition. But in a statement signed by its Director of Media and Publicity, Biodun Ajiboye, the pro-Tinubu group described the claim as false. The statement was titled, "Evildoers, Destroyers of Destinies are at it again." It partly reads that the success Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu recorded at these high-level visitations to top traditional rulers had again led enemies of progress, the brewers of hate, discord, and disharmony to script a dirty tale to discredit this awesome outing. This time it is that he wetted his dress. Assuming without conceding that that is the case, so is it the back of his knees that would be wet and not the bum area? If he wet his babariga, he would not cover it and would still move to be flat to greet the Awojale of Ijebu land in the full glare of everyone present. It was the usual Photoshop manipulations and shallow mental agility that pushed them to dispense a feeble narrative that made no iota of sense. Yet, as their video showed, it was after the awaiting incident that he went ahead and prostrated to Kabesi. This is another distraction. No amount of distraction or attempt to discredit Asiwaju will work to remove the world from his political wings. Asiwaju Tinubu has declared his interest in the presidential race. He has his legs on the throttle. There is no going back. We appeal to Nigerians to ignore the evil-minded machinery and assure Nigerians that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is healthy and strong enough to undertake the responsibility involved in the expected rigors of campaign and politicking when the time comes. Tinubu had stayed in the United Kingdom for over 3 months in 2021 when he underwent surgery and therapy for knee injury. He, however, returned to the country in October of the same year and traveled to the same part of the country to meet political juggernauts and stakeholders ahead of the next election. The health condition of the 69-year-old APC leader has constantly become a subject of controversy, but many of his staunch supporters have argued that Tinubu is fit to become Nigeria's president, adding that he is not older than the current president of the United States, Joe Biden, 79, and his predecessor, Donald Trump, who is 75. Wow, this has triggered a lot of reactions from Nigerians, and I mean, this is really interesting. First of all, one notable thing there, which they never talked about, was the issue of, just Photoshop. But I think this is not Photoshop because we saw a video of it. I don't know if one can video shop something like that because a lot of things are happening in the world of, technology or graphic design. A lot of things are happening, but what we saw was a wet dress when he stood up and genuflected before the monarch. We now notice, Nigerians now notice that what a part of his body was wet behind him was actually wet, and also the reaction of the guy on black. I don't know if it is one of those men to protect him. His reaction of touching his nose severally and all of that was a subject of concern, But however, let's look at what Nigerians have to say now that the support group of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has reacted. All right, the first person here says, and I quote, it says, confused people everywhere. I think we have a photo story here too. Now, and this one was talking about how Bola Tinubu went to toilet 9 times in 19 minutes journey from Abuja in his private jet to, I think, Lagos. Another person here say bladder infection, don't catch him. You can't do evil and think one day you won't be exposed. Some other person here says this is character assassination. This kind of thing shouldn't in any way be a criterion for candidate quality and competence. Now one say, bro, it was true, but for some reasons I will not be showing the proof. The thing is that the man is seriously sick. Another one here say, any cause against Bola Tinubu should backfire against them and their family in Jesus' name. Some people, and this one here say, my uncle should wear diaper, please. They are selling it in Lekki Phase 2. Some other person here, they photoshopped a video. That was the question I was asking. Can somebody check on the members of that support group? Because actually there was a video that was everywhere, it was everywhere. I don't know, some people can sweat in the yash, you understand? I don't know if it is possible that way, you understand? Someone says here, it's not Photoshop, but it's shop video. Bam. Another person says Photoshop a video. These people, where they another level. Some other person say, is it only Nigerian politicians that they love using Photoshop on? Another person here says there are better reasons than Photoshop. If I sit in place for a long time, I also sweat around my buttocks. This excuse is giving validity to the claim. And you see some other people are coming in with different justification that it's possible for someone to sweat at the bottom part of his body. This one says, this headline justify my call for independent state of Biafra. I can't stay in one country with these kind of people. Another one here says, man who can't wear pampers properly wants to lead you all out of poverty. The hypocrisy is unprecedented. My God, my God. Another person here says, Haba, video is photoshopped. That was where they didn't get it right. Another person here says, Nigerians generally think politics is a game, but games at whose expense? Unfortunately, when politicians play their game, it's the masses that are at the receiving end. Sadly, the helpless masses also get involved when they are offered crumbs. And the last one I want to take here said, I have believed it was sweet. But to say it's Photoshop means it's true then. Please let him go take care of himself. I mean, so many, that statement, I had said in the beginning that statement for me was, damage control, that trying to show desperation and all of that. Ideally, maybe they shouldn't even comment or, talk about it, because for now, it's not important what the man went to achieve at Ogun State. According to him, it's been achieved. So needless of explaining anything to anyone. I'd like to leave it there. Let's go to our comment section. Do you think that it was Photoshop, but video was involved? Or do you think these are actually a way of, controlling the damage that is already